Best scene, return to freedom. Interior, Wilson Ranch, kitchen, same night. Jack hands Maria the flowers. Odeda grabs the wine bottle.
Thank you, dear. I have a feeling we'll be needing this.
Carmen bursts through the back door with pies in hand.
Sorry I'm late. My pies took longer to cool than I expected. Happy Thanksgiving, want it? Rex?
Carmen, how are you, darling?
Better than you. You look like hell.
Why don't you take your pies and...
Maria helps Carmen with the pies. Frank and Rex look at Jack.
Now, who might this be? This your boyfriend, Emma?
He's a friend.
Emma and Jack share a look. Jack extends his hand to Rex.
Jack Johnson. You knew my father, Reed.
Little JJ. Oh, be damned. How you doing, son?
Rex shakes Jack's hand.
Very well. Thank you, sir. Frank.
Jack reaches out to shake Frank's hand. Frank hesitates. Odeda eyeballs Frank, daring him to be rude. Frank acquiesces. Carmen pulls Odeda aside. She motions towards Rex.
Are you two...
Bite your tongue.
Don't take my head off. I'm just trying to catch up. Clearly, I've missed a few chapters.
Odeda glances at Rex. He winks at her and lifts his glass.
Dinner is ready.
Everyone takes a seat. Rex at the head of the table. Maria serves tamales to each person. Awkward silence.
Everyone lift your glasses. Emma, get yourself a drink.
Odeda hands Emma a glass of wine. Emma waves it away.
To family. Happy Thanksgiving.
To family.
Odeda, Emma, and Frank half-heartedly acknowledge the toast.
Dig in, everyone.
Aren't we going to say a prayer?
Trust me, not even God has hope for this table tonight.
Food is passed around the table. Rex looks at Emma.
So, Emma, I hear you're in law school. Very impressive. What type of law are you pursuing?
I was interested in animal law.
What was that?
Animal law?
What happened to practicing real law, like probate, criminal?
May I remind you, Emma is the only one in this family with anything higher than a grade school education. If that...
All the more reason for her to make something of herself. I mean, what would her clients pay her with kibble?
Rex laughs at his own joke. Frank awkwardly joins in. Emma is hurt. Jack and Carmen are upset. Odeda polishes off a glass of wine. Maria drops a tamale on the floor. Buck snatches it up in his mouth. Emma watches Maria wrestle it away from the dog and serve it to Rex.
Thank you, Maria.
Maria winks at Emma. Emma smiles to herself.
That's enough, Rex.
The girl needs to understand that every choice she makes has consequences. You know all about that, don't you, darling?
Rex and Odeda share a look.
Sir, it's our responsibility to ensure animals are legally protected. I think what Emma is doing is admirable.
Do you now? Emma, why is your boyfriend speaking for you?
Emma moans, frustrated. She looks at Jack apologetically.
Where's Heber?
He had other plans.
Good for him. After all, this is my family. He doesn't really belong now, does he?
And you do?
And watch your mouth. You need to show your father a little respect.
Why would I ever respect a man who abandoned his own family?
Carmen chokes on her food, amused by Emma's gutsy retort.
Young lady, don't you dare sit in judgment of me.
It's a free-for-all. Everyone argues. Buck runs around the table, barking. Odeda watches the insanity. Maria busies herself in the kitchen. She shakes her head and mumbles in Spanish. Fed up, Odeda pounds the table.
Stop it! All of you!
Silence.
There's something I need to say.
Odeda pours a glass of wine for herself and Emma. Maria carries a stack of bowls to the table.
I would just like you all to know how happy I am to be back home.
Odeda pushes the glass of wine toward Emma. Frustrated, Emma shakes her head no and pushes it away. Odeda pushes it back.
Trust me, you'll need it.
The truth is,
I'm pregnant.
I'm dying.
Maria drops the bowls. They crash to the ground.
Ay, Dios mío.
Mother Mary and Jesus.
Frank stares at Rex in disbelief. Odeda stares at Emma with what appears to be harsh judgment. Emma jumps up from the table and runs out. Rex watches her.
I honestly didn't think she'd take it that hard.
Odeda takes a deep breath and drinks. Exterior, Wilson Ranch, barn, later that night. Emma stands in front of the Freedom stall. Jack joins her.
You okay?
Thought you'd be halfway back to Montana by now.
You're not that bad.
Emma looks at him.
Okay, they're batshit crazy.